wait for tonight. So of course I have a lot of things going on, but I guess you can see what I'm doing a little bit up there. So there's a lot of, to explain it a little bit easy, these top low pass filters, basically what those are doing are really smoothly just taking away the high end. And then opposite down here, these are taking the bass out. But like I said earlier, having an EQ to cut out high and lows does the same thing in a different way. And this is much more smoother. And you can see with this frequency here, you can try and find the little voices. Maybe take them away. So that's actually really interesting. On just one song there, I can change that in a way that the producer may have not, he may have loved those voices, and at one point, those voices are working for me, but then on the dance floor, I'm like, you know what, those voices need to come down for a while, and then bring them back up. Yeah, you're fucking with a producer's song, but once you release your song, I think it's out there, and everyone's going to manipulate it in a different way. And maybe manipulate it in a different way every time you play, because what's incredible about, I think, live performance, whether you're a band or a DJ, is that you're responding to the situation, to the people in front, to how you're feeling, and you can play the same record 10 times in a row, 10 different clubs. And me personally, I wouldn't want to play it the same every night. So this mixer is designed to manipulate those records and those frequencies in a different way than the other mixers do, and hopefully in a way that allows us DJs and artists to be re-inspired, and for the people on the dance floor to be like, wow, I've never heard it sound like this, or I've never heard my favorite record manipulated like this. And I think that's really, really exciting. Any questions?
So there's nothing MIDI assignable on the first one, right?
No, it's...
No MIDI in, no MIDI out?
No, no MIDI in, no MIDI out. Again, the philosophy is that I love to have this drum machine over here controlling Ableton. I have my hi-hats, I have my controllers here, I have the computers here, I have 4 decks going, I have some delays and reverbs. And that's my way to play, And I hope that if people like what I do, I hope I'm inspiring them to find their own way to play. Maybe it's a similar thing, but even if they set this situation up right now, they're probably going to find something that they like to do in a different way. And when you have a mixer that has all those things built into it, flange, delay, it's all at your fingertips. I don't think it's completely bad, but it may create a situation where the convenience of all that takes away a little bit of the creativity that could potentially be there if it wasn't there and that DJ or performer had to think about what they wanted to bring to the table. So most people know me from my Dex Effects way of playing. So you would actually kind of think that I would love to have a mixer with everything in it. But I don't think that's the case. I think as the scene of electronic music has become bigger and bigger, and there's more people who want to be DJs and artists and performers, I think we have to push the idea that originality and creativity needs to come through, and it's not just getting up there and loading up a bunch of tracks that are going to work on the dance floor, or even necessarily just plugging in a USB stick. There should be some more thought. There's nothing wrong with plugging a USB stick into a CDJ or anything. I've got my music here, but there's a philosophy that that I believe that DJing should be a really creative, artistic performance and expression. And if everyone is using the same thing in the same way, maybe we lose some of that. So this mixer kind of pushes you. It's like, there's no bells and whistles. What do you want to plug into it? And that's, kind of the first, how do you want to play? What music do you want to play? That's the beginning. You have to have a certain belief in, I'm really into house music, or I'm into Chicago, or I like things with vocals. Whatever you feel is right to play is a beginning point. But then it's, how far do you want to take those tracks? How far do you want to define your sound so that you are you, and not just also a jukebox playing back track after track, which, if done in a very creative way, can also be good. But this is the discussion I like to put in people's brains, to think about what they're trying to do and take advantage of the possibilities that are out there for modern day DJs. A couple more important points about playing however you want. The mixer has three preamps for turntables. We spent a lot of time making sure that the turntables sound as good as anything else you plug into this mixer. There's a number of mixers on the marketplace that, for some reason, depending on what you plug into it, certain things sound better. Maybe if you plug your computer into it, you've got more level, or the CDJs sound better, or most of the time, honestly, the turntables usually have a very low level. So you have this beautiful device, great analog sound on the record, and then you have to bring up the gain to make the turntable sound as loud as the other files and things that people are using, which is ridiculous. So we spent a lot of time making sure that whatever you plug into this mixer has basically an equal footing, so that you don't have to say, oh, maybe I don't want to play on turntables because it doesn't sound good, or maybe I should play on a computer because he has a better sound. That shouldn't be, it should be a creative choice, not a competitive choice, which it has been. Also on the back, there's, because there's no USB sound card or any way to hot plug your computer or anything like that, we decided to put 3 big multi-pins on there. They're called DB25s. You find them in studios. And what that allows you to do, one, if you're a computer user and you have a sound card with DB25s, you have a quick way to bringing in 16 channels and 8 stereo outputs quickly into the mixer. It also helps if you're in a club, or you have lots of different DJs, you can actually create your own cables and have a quick way to plug them. They're also all balanced, so that actually gives you an even better resolution of sound. There's also something called Mixer Link on the back, and that allows you to take 2 mixers together and have a unified, balanced mix bus. It also then shares the double Q. So you can imagine you have mixer here, mixer over there, one DJ headphone here, one DJ over there, collaborating, playing 6, then you would have 12 channels. So that's never been possible before. That could be great for a live show that needs more channels, or it could just be a new way of collaborating.